It's currently winter in the Midwest, and it's especially freezing in Michigan. It's cold, like super cold. I really don't ever want to go outside, and when I have to, I always bring my jacket. Even if that does not work, I resort to my heated jacket. I've been rocking a few different ones since 2021. To me, these have been a lifesaver, and I do not think I can ever go back. I have two different ones to go over today, and both of them should be considered. Hey, welcome back, it's V, let's go. I was sent this heated jacket for a review. These are my thoughts and only my thoughts. I was not paid to review this. Right now you can pick this up off Amazon for about $100. This is from a company called Awesome Tech. This one is more inexpensive compared to the one I've been using for the last couple years for about $200. This is more of a newer heated jacket. It offers more heating coils compared to my normal one I've been using. Inside the box you have the instructions, the manuals, the usual paper gear. You have the heated jacket itself, a tiny Type-C to Type-A charging cable, a 10,000 milliamp battery, which will also double as a power bank for like a phone or a small tablet. This is a 10,000 milliamp battery with about 8 hours of usage while heating the jacket. 8 hours on low, 6 hours on medium, and 4 hours on high heat. This does charge with a USB Type-C. This will take about 3 or 4 hours for a full charge. There is a small LED screen on the front showcasing the battery level. It will charge a phone, a tablet, even headphones, pretty much anything out there. This is really useful because it will always live in the jacket, so I always have an extra power bank with me wherever I go, so if my devices are drained I can easily charge it. Sadly, the Type-C port is only used for charging this battery. That port cannot be used to charge any other devices, so it can only charge one device with a Type-A port. It won't really charge anything super fast, just like a slower 10 or 15 watt charging speeds to keep them going. It's really useful in a pinch. The jacket is sort of thin, not the best for winter, but pretty good for fall. It's really good for winter with like layers, so having a heavier jacket over it is a good idea. The front has two pockets with a zipper. This version does have a hood. They do sell a few different versions, some without one. There are two buttons on the front, one to heat the hood and the other to heat the jacket. They do illuminate while they are on. The hood actually has heating coils to it, which I never knew was a thing. There are several other heating coils like this one for each side and one for the back to heat the main parts of the chest. There's also an inside pocket where the battery will go. The connector cable goes through the inside of the jacket. This is machine washable without the battery, of course. It has to be air dried. It cannot be put in the dryer. It takes about 30 seconds for this to really start heating. Red for high, white for medium, and blue for low. This jacket can go all day on like the low settings. Either the hood or the jacket can be turned on or individually. Half the time I don't even need to keep the jacket on just because it's pretty warm by itself. I'm 5'10", about 200 pounds. I have the XXL jacket and that's a good fit. It is a little bit loose. Maybe I should have gone with the XL jacket. Different countries have different sizes. Like normal American brands, I go with about large for my size. Anyone over 6 feet should maybe stick with the XXL jacket. This jacket has a decent thickness to it. It's not super thin, but it's good till about January time. This can be picked up for about $100. To me, it's worth it, especially just for the heating coils and the bigger battery. Normal jackets can run about $40 or $50. This is a little bit more, but I've been using heated jackets for the last couple years, and I don't think I can ever go back. I've been rocking this heated jacket for the last couple years now, especially being winter in Michigan. It can get brutal and cold. This is from a company called Ororo, and it can be picked up off Amazon for about $200. This has 3 heated coils on the inside, left, back, and right side. This has 2 inside pockets, one for the battery and one for anything else. It has an 8,000 milliamp battery. It gets about the same battery life as the first one, 4 hours on high, 6 on medium, 8 on low. It takes about 2 to 3 hours for a full charge. The only downside here is a new battery is about $70. These batteries are sort of expensive, so make sure to take care of it. This is machine washable, not really for for the dryer. This jacket is really thick, it's super comfortable, and half the time I don't even turn on the battery because it's that warm. It's that comfortable. If I could, I would sleep in this thing because it's that comfortable. I wear this thing every day, 15 hours a day. It's sad when I have to put this away during the summertime. On the outside, it has a standard 2 pockets. The heating coils are really big and target most of my back. It really keeps me warm when it's super cold outside. The front of the jacket has a rubber button to turn it on and lights up depending on the settings. I've had people come over and talk to me about this just because people are always curious about it. Red is high, white is medium, and blue is low. It does take about 30 seconds for the coils of the jacket to really get warm. The large size is a perfect fit for me. By far my favorite jacket of all time. When this one does eventually turn to dust, I will replace this with a new one. So like the shelf life has been going for about 3 or 4 years. Being in wintertime, this thing is amazing. Heated jackets are amazing. It's not really for everyone, but fantastic overall. They tend to give nearly all day heating, especially living in the Midwest. It gets cold until about August. With only about 2 months of summer, these are a must-have. These are a little bit more expensive at first. They do pay for themselves over time. With either price one around $100 or $200, you cannot go wrong with either one. Heated jackets are life-changing. Once you use one, you cannot go back. So like always, it's V, stay classy.